The city of Juarez in Mexico was once considered the murder capital of the world, as we see in this trailer for the film The New Juarez.
We have multiple wars going on.
We are the most murderous city in the world.
Many businesses are closed.
A problem that has led to the death of over 60,000 Mexicans.
The country is ravaged.
Juarez has achieved a measure of calm due to a tough cop, secret deals between drug lords and the government, as well as the victory of one cartel over another. Filmmaker Charlie Minn's latest documentary, The New Juarez, focuses on the declining violence in the city. He joins me now. Take us back a bit. Drug violence peaked in Juarez in 2010. What was happening then?
Well, the two drug cartels, the Juarez cartel and the Sinaloa cartel, were battling over this turf space. Through El Paso, Texas. The two cities, Juarez and El Paso, Texas, are 300 feet apart. So what we were doing as the United States, we were supplying 90% of the guns that are being used to kill all these Mexican people, along with billions in cash for these illegal drugs. So that was what was happening.
So what's happening today? How have things changed?
Well, Chapo won the war in Juarez. He's the leader of the Sinaloa cartel. He's the biggest drug lord in the world. So there's less people to kill. So he wiped out the Juarez cartel and La Linea. And also, you talked about the super cop, Leseola, who used to be the police chief in Tijuana. He lowered the murder rate there, took out the Arellano Felix cartel in Baja California, went to Juarez to duplicate his success, and he's done that. He's the only man I'm aware of that has challenged the cartels publicly and has lowered the murder rates in both cities, Tijuana and Juarez, and is still living. It's an incredible story.
And how has he done that?
He has sectorized the city of Juarez into 6 different areas. He's concentrated on downtown to get rid of all the extortions and murders, etc. And he's also fired 800 police officers. So this man rules with an iron fist. It's one of the most amazing stories in Mexico right now. How is he doing all this and staying alive?
Another reason which you've touched on is the victory of the Sinaloa drug cartel over a rival cartel. So doesn't that make this stability temporary until the next drug gang comes along and challenges Sinaloa?
Yeah, the most powerful drug organization after Sinaloa is Los Zetas. And they're former U.S. military trained, and so they are ruthless. They'll chop people's heads off, children. They have no boundaries. They just go after their next rival. So if Zetas came in to fight Sinaloa in Juarez, we may have a situation worse than in 2010 when the murder rate in Juarez exceeded the 9/11 attacks.
Another reason for the decline in violence, according to your piece, is these secret deals that have been reached between the cartels and top government officials. What kind of deals?
Well, we're talking about letting the money flow, letting the drugs go north, and basically looking the other way, the government and the police, so that this $30 to $50 billion revenue that's created by this drug war, that the cartels maintain that so there's less murders. That's really what it comes down to. And the other major factor is that the federal army and the federal police have pretty much been taken out of Juarez. Those two groups were brought in by Felipe Calderon when he declared war on the cartels December 11, 2006, and those two groups contributed to the murders rather than protecting the citizens.
And how would you characterize U.S. involvement in this drug war?
Big-time accomplice. The U.S. government needs to do more. Like I said, most of the weapons that are being used in Mexico come from the United States. Look at Operation Fast and Furious. That epitomizes the disaster. So the guns are not just killing our country, it's murdering Mexico. Our failed policies on NAFTA, Plan Merida. We're still the largest consumer of illegal drugs in the world.
But what about the Mexican government's responsibility?
Shared problem. There's no question about it. The Mexican government has let their own people down. They've lied to their own people and not given them any jobs or security.
And when and where does your documentary air this week?
It opens Friday at the Rancho Del Rey in Chula Vista, the Regal movie theater there. It begins this Friday, and it's going to play for at least a week, and partial proceeds go to the victims.
Charlie Minn, thank you so much for coming in and speaking to us today.
You're welcome.